Hi, my name is Jackie Lee Price and welcome to Shadowboxruk. Hi and welcome to Shadowboxruk. It's been a long time, but we're here with Jeff Ofori. How you doing, Jeff?
I'm fine, thank you. Nice to be here.
Nice to see you again. It's been a while. Yeah, you were my first
Interview, yeah?
Why? What else were you thinking? Behave yourself, Jeff. Come on.
Yeah, I hear you.
No, it's nice to see you. You had a really good straight run, and then you fought for the Southern Area title, a title that you won last year, 2018. Talk me through that.
It was a great fight, great opportunity. I want to thank the champion, ex-champion, Germani Camero, for giving me the opportunity. He made it a great fight. People say it got small horse show fight of the year, so brilliant fight, and yeah.
It was fantastic, to be honest with you. Epic battle, had everyone on their feet. Yeah, it was a fantastic bout. And then, things started to slow down a little bit. The momentum. A few fights were organised, then cancelled, a few shenanigans. What was going on there?
We just had a lot of fights pull out, a lot of... I think there was an injury when I was supposed to fight in Portsmouth. The guy got injured, I think, a week before the fight. So that was all the hard work had been done. So it was a waste. But yeah, I had to do 3 camps back to back, no break, and it took a toll. It took a toll on me.
Yeah, and then fast forward, you finally get a fight for the Southern Area defence against Alfie Price. Didn't go your way though, did it? Let's talk about that.
Nah, it didn't go my way because of all the talk he was doing outside the ring. I went in the ring, I lost my head, I threw away the strategy that my coach Bevis had given me, and I was just trying to take him out, and it didn't happen for me, He stuck to his game plan, his tactics. He knew I was an aggressive, come forward fighter. He just nicked a few points here and there and held a lot, but he got the win. But on paper, I got the loss. My heart, my mind, my soul still undefeated.
I mean, let's talk about, after sort of round 2 or 3, it seems like, for me, at ringside, that you were having difficulty getting out of second gear. Yeah, what do you think about that? Yeah,
with all the talk and all the hype going on, I thought, like, the way I won the title, I went in there and I really went for it, and I took the title off my opponent, where I felt he more, well, it's boxing, everyone's got their tactics. I felt he kind of like just nicked and picked. I did 10 rounds, that's my second 10 round, and I didn't feel, nothing really came out of me, really. So by the end of the day, I still got the loss on my record, so I got to make up for it, and I'll be back. I am back.
So, with that in mind, do you think that was your toughest fight today? And if it was, on reflection, what would you do differently now?
Toughness, I don't think that was my toughest fight physically. Technical, I think that was the most technical fight I fought. Somebody who was really just more technical, did everything they had to do to win, a lot of holding, a lot of just nips and tips, it's not my type of fighter, but like in this boxing world, it's like a jungle. You got to get used to all different types of animals, all different types of fights. So no excuses, I'm ready to go. And what I would have done different was I would have stuck to the game plan more, threw more punches instead of just trying to take him out. Don't let the mental side get into it too much, just stick to my focus and do what I got to do. Listen to my coach, stick to the strategy.
I mean, was there any moment that you thought, you know what, I can turn this fight around? Because it felt a little bit to me like you were in your head a lot of the time.
Yeah, I was just trying to just stop him, really, to be honest. And at no time did I think I could turn this fight around, because I never got hurt in the fight. No punches, really. It was more like more like an amateur, just point scoring punches. So I never felt any need, any urge, but I kept pushing. Even the 10th round, I was still strong, still going, but he just spoiled the fight. But he got the win, so I can't really fault him,
Yeah, I mean, listen, by any means possible, to be fair. And I know you trained very hard for the fight, and you're not looking for any excuses, but do you think the outcome would have been different had you have been able to train for this fight full time rather than trying to, juggle the job along with the training?
Yeah, you know, I've never trained full time, even from my amateurs to pro. I've always had a job, so for me, that's irrelevant. I should have just went in there, did what I had to do, and done the business, you know.
That said, this coming Friday, boxing on an MTK Global fight against what's the opponent called?
I'm fighting. My opponent's name is Jed Carroll. He's a tall boxer. He's 11-0, so he's going to be in front of his home crowd. He's going to have a lot to prove, and I'm coming for it, fully focused.
But what's nice is that, you know, you've jumped back in the saddle, and, you know, you're going to get quite a bit of coverage for this, aren't you?
Yeah, it's live in America, ESPN +2 or +1, one of them. And it's also live on IFL TV on YouTube, so it's my time to shine, you know, giving my light with lime.
So in some respects, to be honest with you, you know, God puts you in the right place at the right time, and actually you can take a lot of what you learnt or saw in the Price fight, you can take that into this fight, can't you?
Definitely, you know, it said business ready, ready for business, and I'm always ready, always.
But is this the first time that you've actually had a fight that's been screened in America?
Yes, it'll be my first live fight, basically.
But you must be quite, you know, excited about that.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Obviously, it's in Liverpool, so I won't have a lot of my usual supporters with me, but I know they'll be with me in spirit, so that's the only unfortunate side. But on the other hand, I'm ecstatic and I'm ready to go.
Okay, moving forward, just wanted to know, because I know you know, check out a lot of boxing on YouTube, etc. Did you get a chance to see the Logan KSI? I should really say the KSI Logan fight, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I remember when it first happened, the first fight, I had no interest in it. This wasn't my thing. But to be fair, this second fight, the marketing these guys have done, I could not hear about it. So I didn't watch it live. I saw the highlights, I think on the weekend, Sunday I saw the highlights, and it looked to be an interesting fight, and it was packed. I think it's good for boxing, to be honest.
I mean, there are some people that are saying, hold up. I mean, to have a couple of YouTubers, you know, being the headliners of a card, kind of like it upset a lot of people, didn't it?
Yeah, I had no interest in the first fight. Like, I was not following it at all. But the marketing they've done, the way the world is going, you have to move with the times, you know, otherwise you'll be left behind. And I think them guys, from the highlights I saw, look like they put in a good effort. Obviously, they haven't been boxing for years, so you expect them to come with what they have. But they trained hard, they fought hard, so I take my hat off to them. And obviously, all the other boxers on the undercard is giving them a look in.
I mean, there are a lot of sort of the diehard fans that are saying, hold up, how can you have Billy Joe Saunders and Devin Haney behind these guys? You know, but like you said, maybe they got some new fans on the night.
Exactly, so you can't really complain. Even if I was Devin Haven or Billy, I would have fought on the card. You know, people ask, if you're a boxer, would you fight on the card? I would have definitely fought on the card, 100%.
They must have actually asked for a bit more money there, don't you reckon?
I'm not sure, but I'm sure. I mean, you never know.
Was that no comment?
I'll plead the fifth.
I hear you. I mean, I'm actually now going to have to go and have a little sneaky look. Yeah, I'm desperate to have a look to see what went on.
Definitely, it was all right. Like it was. I'll say it was better than what you think. I haven't watched the first one. The first one was good, but the second one, they'll throw in a few punches, you know.
I mean, they definitely got into the sort of hype beforehand, the trash talk, didn't they?
Yeah, it's not my style. It was a bit too much, but it worked, you know. It got a lot of interest into the fight.
I mean, most certainly, and Mr. Hearns must be rubbing his hands with glee right about now.
Oh, they're with Hearns, yeah? Oh, yeah, he's got everything right now, isn't it?
Yes, he has. Yeah, I think that was a very successful event. So what?
LA as well. LA Staples Center. That's a big. For me, I would love to fight there. I know what song I'll come out to and everything just for that stadium. So hopefully they do more and I can get on one of them, you know.
I mean, think about it, really. It's almost a little bit like, at one point, people were saying that UFC was kind of transcending boxing. And now, with these kind of fights, it seems like, OK, we're on the rise again, and boxing's on the rise again.
Boxing will never will never. UFC is rising because it's new, but boxing will never go away. Boxing, no matter, it can go downhill a little bit, but it will never go away. Never go away.
Yeah, especially with us die-hard fans. So, going back, so Friday night, buzzing, ready. What have you got left to do?
I've trained hard. I'm ready to fight. My last 10 rounds, I didn't take nothing out of me, so I'm still fit, fight ready. I sparred my last sparring on Wednesday. Went well. I sparred Southern Area. No, he's challenging for the English now. The former, well, he is the Southern Area super featherweight champion. Now he's fighting for the English. So it's a good spar, and he's ready. His fight's in 2 weeks, so he was ready. He was really sharp, and yeah.
So can I know who that is?
His name's Liam Dillon. He's ready, but the guy, his opponent, Yusuf Camaro, I sparred him, but that was a while back, so that's going to be an interesting fight. So after my fight, I'll be going there to watch them fight.
That sounds good. So, yeah, you're travelling up on Thursday night. May I wish you all the best on Friday night. I'm so glad that it's only taken you a short while to push yourself down, and you're coming again. Wishing you all the luck on Friday night. Thanks very much for this interview. Take care.
Thank you very much, Shadowboxruk.
If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber of Shadowboxruk UK, we'd love to see you, so please go ahead and subscribe now.